Alexander Osterwalder, Business Model Generation, a Handbook for Visionaries, Game Changers, and Challengers, the Strategyzer series. Embarking on the exciting journey of building a successful business model? Business Model Generation by Alexander Osterwalder is here to guide you through the essentials. Delve into the world of mass and niche markets, value propositions, and strategies to effectively interact with customers. You'll learn how to establish a consistent and profitable revenue stream while tapping into the right resources for your organization. Explore different models like freemium and longtail to find the one that works best for your business. This summary is packed with actionable insights to help you think like the game changers you aspire to be.
Crafting your business model. In today's diverse market, every successful business shares a common factor: offering value to customers. To achieve this, it's crucial to identify your target market, create a unique value proposition, and establish the most effective channels to reach and engage your customers. When it comes to creating a thriving business, one thing remains consistent: the need to create and deliver value to customers. At the core of any successful business model is an understanding of who the customers are and what they want. Businesses can approach their target market in two ways: either catering to a mass market with similar needs or focusing on a niche market with distinct interests. For example, a mass market business might target the need for everyday items like paper napkins, while a niche business could appeal to a smaller group of customers looking for something specific, such as a vintage record store. Once you've pinpointed your market, the next step is to craft your value proposition. This entails defining the problem your product solves and illustrating why it's worth choosing over competitors. The value of your product can come from various factors: exceptional design, risk reduction, or superior performance, among others. Apple products, IT services, and powerful computers are just a few examples of products offering value based on design, risk reduction, and performance, respectively. With your market and value proposition established, it's time to determine the channels that will connect you with your customers. There are numerous possibilities, ranging from creating your own channels, like a storefront, website, or sales team, to partnering with other businesses that stock your product or provide services as a wholesaler. Understanding and applying these three key elements to your business model puts you well on your path to success. Emphasizing customer needs, value proposition, and effective communication channels serves as the foundation for a prosperous venture in today's competitive market. Building successful customer relationships. When engaging with customers, it's not only the channels you use but also the tone and style of your outreach that matter, as they contribute to the formation of strong customer relationships. Businesses should develop strategies to handle these relationships, create diverse revenue streams, and secure necessary resources in order to succeed. Building strong customer relationships is crucial because they influence how clients perceive the value of your company. Ask yourself: will you provide personalized communication or automate your emails? Maybe you'll mix both methods. For instance, an IT company may offer personal assistance for specific problems, while sending automated emails to regular customers about upcoming deals. You might also adopt self-service or co-creation models, like IKEA and Amazon respectively, where customers play an essential role. Once you have a customer relationship strategy, focus on creating revenue streams to keep your business alive. There are three types of revenue: transaction revenues, recurring revenues, and usage fees. Transaction revenues come from one-time payments, like buying a newspaper. Recurring revenues stem from periodic payments, such as subscriptions for Spotify or Netflix. Usage fees fluctuate based on a customer's consumption of your service, like mobile phone data charges. In addition to customer relationships and revenue streams, your business model should outline how your company will obtain the required resources. Consider these resources as essential nutrients that enable your business to grow and prosper. There are three types of resources: physical, human, and intellectual. Physical resources encompass the materials, equipment, and infrastructure needed to operate your business. For example, small boutiques require a storefront and cash registers, whereas Walmart and IKEA need vast warehouses. Human resources are your workforce, the skilled and experienced people that contribute to your business's success, such as advertising agencies relying on their creative staff. Finally, intellectual resources include copyrights and patents, which are vital for companies like Microsoft and IBM. By devising a strategy to establish solid customer relationships, generating diverse revenue streams, and securing necessary resources, you're setting the foundation for a thriving business. Remember, the importance of tone and style and the balance between personalized outreach and automation contribute significantly to customer relationships. So, invest time to develop a well-rounded approach that ensures customer satisfaction, robust revenues, and effective resource allocation. Essential ingredients for business success. To thrive, businesses must focus on 3 key activities: production, problem-solving, and network/platform hosting. Production refers to creating goods, like smartphones or pizzas, while problem-solving is about developing ideas and solutions, such as in the consulting industry. Network and platform hosting involve the behind-the-scenes work of internet giants like eBay and Airbnb. Another vital ingredient in any business model is partnerships, which help top brands like Apple grow and minimize risk by pooling resources and expertise. Blu-ray, for example, benefited from an alliance of several companies to create a standard format. Finally, a successful business model must address its cost structure, choosing between cost-driven models, which streamline costs through automated systems, or value-driven models, focusing on offering clients premium products to justify higher prices, such as private airlines. Unlocking new business potential. Stepping into the entrepreneurial world requires risk-taking and charting unknown territories by creating fresh, innovative ideas. One powerful tool to stimulate your creativity is gaining customer insights. By understanding the true values and desires of your target audience, you can identify untapped business opportunities. Companies like EasyJet and Zipcar have successfully leveraged this approach and unlocked rich market potential through customer-centric strategies. Moreover, using empathy maps and customer personas can help you dissect customers' thoughts, emotions, and actions, ultimately allowing you to cater to their latent needs and catapulting your business toward success. In the ever-evolving realm of entrepreneurship, taking risks and forming new ideas is a must. Think of yourself as a designer predicting a trend that doesn't yet exist, forging a path into the unknown to create something unique and valuable. To harness creativity to its full extent, it's vital to tap into the minds of your customers and uncover their preferences and pain points. Customer insights can reveal hidden niches and new opportunities in the market, as shown by EasyJet and Zipcar. EasyJet identified a segment of lower-income customers interested in air travel and devised a business model to cater to their need for affordable flights. Similarly, Zipcar discovered the urban demand for low-cost rental cars and brought in a yearly membership model that provided rental services at hourly rates. But, how did these giants uncover such valuable customer insights? They used a powerful tool termed the empathy map method. Begin by sketching a large X on a flip chart, labeling each quadrant as thoughts and feelings of the consumers, things they see, hear, and their sayings and actions. Combining your empathy map with a customer persona, a fictional depiction of your ideal consumers, can unlock valuable data about their demographics, behavior, and preferences. Next, dive deeper with critical questions about your customers' emotions, environment, influences, and behaviors. Understand the unspoken thoughts and feelings they might harbor, and the kind of people they associate with, who can directly or indirectly influence their decision-making. Find out what they hear from their partners, friends, and colleagues, and what they say to others. Lastly, explore how they behave in public. Comprehensive answers to these questions will help you unveil the hidden wishes and desires that customers themselves might not recognize. By catering to these latent needs, you'll not just connect with your audience but also create a strong foundation for your thriving business. Crafting engaging business scenarios. To bring your business model to life, write out business scenarios employing two main approaches, focusing on customers' current experiences and envisioning their future world. Drawing inspiration from your empathy map and customer personas, create straightforward scenarios detailing their needs, aspirations, goals, and worries. Alternatively, explore future scenarios by considering how emerging technology and changing lifestyles could impact them. By constructing both present-day and forward-looking business scenarios, you'll discover the motivation required to establish flexible and innovative business models that cater to changing needs and situations. Just as scriptwriters weave stories with intricate characters, you too can enliven your business model through the art of business scenario creation. Utilize two primary methods to compose these engaging narratives. First, focus on the current experiences of your customers. Reflect on your empathy map and customer personas to generate relatable scenarios that address their needs, aspirations, goals, and concerns. For instance, if you're a telecom operator developing GPS technology, create scenarios involving tourists navigating an unfamiliar city or an entrepreneur managing a home delivery service. The second method prompts you to envision your customer's future world. Contemplate how today's emerging technology, such as big data, artificial intelligence, and the Internet of Things, will revolutionize the way we live, work, and interact. Imagine the implications for public transport, education, or communication, and how this will affect your customers. Will self-driving trains become the standard? Will tracking children's whereabouts after school be an everyday practice? Crafting future-oriented business scenarios helps you formulate inventive business models that are adaptable and adept at solving tomorrow's problems. In addition to composing business scenarios, seek inspiration from successful brands and their exceptional business models. Bolstered by a combination of present-day and forward-thinking business scenarios, your business model will flourish, offering solutions to both current and future challenges. Mastering the freemium model. Imagine keeping in touch with a loved one far away through a convenient, free service like Skype. You may have wondered why this valuable service does not cost anything. The secret lies in the business model known as freemium, where customers can use a service for free while having the option to pay for advanced or additional features. The revenue generated from those premium customers covers the costs of the free users. Businesses that master this model often thrive, especially in the digital sphere. An alternative approach is the open-source model, exemplified by software company Red Hat. They offer free software created by passionate developers and generate revenue by providing customers with support, maintenance, and upgrades for a fee. Both models serve as examples of how businesses can capitalize on providing accessible and free services while still turning a profit. Utilizing the freemium model requires careful planning and financial calculations. It is necessary to determine the average costs generated by free users and the rate they convert into paying customers. This information provides the foundation for determining how much to charge for premium options, ensuring profitability for the business. While the freemium model is popular among web-based companies, it is adaptable to various businesses as long as the pricing structure remains feasible. A unique spin on the freemium model is the open-source approach, as seen with Red Hat. They offer free software from their community of open-source developers and generate income from customers who choose to pay for support, maintenance, and upgrades. This approach differs from Skype's freemium model because Red Hat relies on developers working at no cost. Another business model gaining traction is the long-tail model, which presents valuable insights and new ways to approach business profitability. Explore various business models and strategies, and incorporate the most suitable ones for your venture to maximize success. Long-tail model revolution. The long-tail business model's foundation lies in offering a variety of niche products to a vast audience, and their success depends on a strong platform for customer outreach. In the book publishing industry, platforms like Lulu disrupted the traditional model by publishing numerous niche books on a smaller scale, keeping inventory costs low and revenue up. Moreover, these businesses often create an online community, enabling authors to publish, distribute, and sell their work while also purchasing others' works. A similar approach was adopted by Lego, wherein customers can design their figures, buildings, and packaging through a dedicated online platform. Consequently, long-tail businesses empower individuals to become designers, writers, and creators on an unprecedented level.
As you conclude your journey through business model generation, you'll have a deep understanding of the critical components that make up an effective business model. Gain the ability to identify your target market, craft compelling value propositions, and create channels to reach customers. Learn to foster strong customer relationships, develop a consistent revenue stream, and access the necessary resources for growth. Understand the importance of key activities, partnerships, and cost structures, while keeping an eye on the future by imagining possible scenarios. With this wealth of knowledge, you're well equipped to build a resilient and game-changing business model.